Before anyone comes into this video, expect me to bash Troy Baker. I'm not necessarily going to bash the actual guy. I'm just going to review two videos he's put up and sort of react to them and give you my thoughts and feelings. Because honestly, I think what he's saying is a lot of bullshit. I think he's shilling for Naughty Dog. I understand why he would. They're his employer. He worked on this game for 6 years. Obviously, he's going to protect it. He's going to die for this game. But I don't dislike Troy Baker. I really like Troy Baker's work. He's worked on stuff like, he's worked on previous Last of Us game. He was Joel. He was Booker in BioShock. He was the Joker in Batman. You know, he was Higgs in Death Stranding, Sam Drake in Uncharted 4. He's done good things in the gaming industry. He has a talent for voice acting. I appreciate the work he's done, but we need to talk about some of these clips and some of the things that Troy has put out there, because honestly, it's so annoying when people do this. The spoilers for this game are already out there, and like I said to you guys before, I am not going to spoil the game for anyone. I have not posted any spoilers, any links to spoilers, nothing. I don't want to spoil games for people. I'm not in that business. But at the same time, I need to point out bullshit when there is bullshit. And so we're going to review these videos, we're going to react to them, and then I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on this whole situation.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, if you think that game could be spoiled by a couple screenshots, really?
Well, the thing is, Troy, is that it wasn't just a couple of screenshots. It was actually a lot more than that, and you know that. Way more than that, actually. Actually, it was so much that we actually got given plot details, which is why so many people don't want to buy the game anymore.
A studio with 30 plus years of development, with so many awards under their belt, they can't even put them all in one trophy closet or trophy. Yeah, they have a more established pedigree than any other studio I can possibly think of. They've been around and producing award-winning blockbuster crazy games for 3 decades, and this is the most biggest ambitious game they've ever done.
That doesn't automatically mean that every single game that they put out, every single project they put out is going to resonate with people. Just because you've got loads of trophies in your cabinet or you've got loads of awards, it doesn't necessarily mean that every single game you're going to do is going to be a hit. Most games that Naughty Dog do prior to this probably were a hit, and they probably will be a hit. And The Last of Us Part 2 will probably also be a hit despite this. But it doesn't automatically mean that every single game is going to be a hit. I think that's a really bad way to open an argument.
You really think that experience could be undone by a couple screenshots? I think 6 years of development could be undone by that. It's a game. It's a game. You have to experience it. All I'll say about it.
Well, again, this is just a straight up lie, because it wasn't just a couple of screenshots. It was full on cutscenes and major plot points. Now, I agree, you have to experience games, and I normally play stuff before I pass full judgment on them, and I haven't passed full judgment on The Last of Us Part 2. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, from what I've seen, it does not look good right now. It's pretty obvious why people don't want to spend their money on this game, and it's obvious why Troy is saying these things as well. It's gonna affect his paycheck, it's gonna affect maybe his portfolio, I don't know. It's gonna be affected in some way. He has to eat, so he's going to defend it as much as he wants, or as much as he can. But there's no point in lying about what's out there. Everyone knows what's out there. Once something is on the internet, everyone has seen it. Like, that's just the way it is, and it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
I don't know why there are people that exist whose sole purpose, seemingly, is to destroy the art of others.
Well, apparently the person that leaked this was a disgruntled employee, and given what we've heard about Naughty Dog and their working practices, you should be able to understand why they did this. Now, I understand there's probably a lot of innocent people that have been caught in the crosshairs of this, a lot of people at Naughty Dog that had nothing to do with this that are going to be affected, but you should be able to understand why this person did what they did. But then again, the narrative has been changed. The latest narrative is that this was done by a hacker, so whatever. I guess that's what he's referencing here.
I don't know what that is. I can't comprehend that. Like, I literally don't understand the mind that goes, what I'm going to do in this moment of my fleeting life is this. I don't get that. I don't understand the mind that says, this could be my last breath. This could be my last moment on this planet. and I'm going to spend it fucking with someone. Like, I don't understand you. I don't understand you.
Again, if this is a disgruntled employee that has done this, then what's there to understand? I understand that Naughty Dog are butthurt over this. I understand that Troy Baker is upset over this. I understand that the employees are not happy about this and they need to damage control the situation. But this is a little dramatic in my book.
I smoked for 20 years or whatever. And if you smoke, you'll understand what I'm about to say. Do you ever get to the point where you have that smoke break and you finish the cigarette, and before the thing is done, you already want another one? Just chasing that. It's called motivational salience. And it's a dopamine hit. It's the same reason why we scroll through Twitter or Instagram. Is because there is, what that dopamine does is it hits our neurotransmitters and it gives us a sense of accomplishment.
I honestly don't know where he's going with this. It's starting to get a little comical, but let's just see.
A lot of people says that it makes you happy. No, it doesn't. It just lets you feel like you did something. So the people that are addicted to that dopamine hit of bullshit, it combats motivational salience. It makes them feel like they're doing something. But what are you doing?
Now, I assume he's talking about the people that have been bashing the game since the leaks came out. Again, as I said, I get that he's upset that a project he worked on for 6 years with Naughty Dog has essentially been ruined, but also, people have a right to express their distaste for something. I haven't revealed any spoilers on this page at all because I'm just not that guy, and I don't want to ruin the game for anyone. I don't want to ruin the experience at all because it's still going to be an experience to some extent. Say what you want about The Last of Us Part 2, but the gameplay is still probably going to be incredible. But if people are playing this game and bashing it on the internet, I can't see how that has been linked back to feeling a sense of accomplishment. If something's shit, people have the right to express themselves.
Nothing. Look how fast the chat moves. You ever wonder why they have to constantly do it? And they're spamming? They're finishing cigarettes fucking faster than they can smoke them. I don't get you, man. Or girl. I say man in a very non-gender specific way.
Ugh, Jesus Christ, man. I don't think anyone was going to get offended by that. Everyone knows when someone says man, they know what the context is. Like, oh my Lord.
I don't get you. It's weird. So congratulations if you did this. Congratulations for winning a race that nobody else was running. There you go, man.
Person that leaked all of this stuff, I'm sure this wasn't about winning some race. It was about exposing the forced ideas Naughty Dog have been implementing in their games over the years. And they have been forcing ideas into their games. Things that didn't need to be there. Things that, if were removed, would have no impact on the story whatsoever. That's just a fact. We've already spoken about on this channel numerous times. So in essence, I understand that Naughty Dog are damage controlling the situation, and they're going to use a popular figure like Troy Baker, someone that is quite revered in the public eye, or someone people like or have some sort of loyalty to. They're going to use that person out there to damage control the situation. I understand all of that, but one thing that developers need to understand is that when things are leaked online, when they go online, they're online and that's it. All Naughty Dog have done since this has made the situation worse for themselves by disabling comments, disabling likes, putting out damage control things, writing up tweets about the game and how people don't know what they're talking about. None of what they've done has been to The Last of Us Part 2's benefit. Literally, I haven't seen a single thing where it's benefited from it. Stop trying to censor people. Stop trying to damage control the situation in the way that you're doing it. There's better ways to damage control a messy situation. Now, at the end of the day, the plot that was put out there, people don't like it. People can get spoiled for something and be like, oh my god, I wish I didn't get spoiled for that because that's so awesome. I would have loved to see that play out. No one has said that about The Last of Us Part 2. Everyone has shit on the plot because you have forced ideas into your game once again that people didn't want there. Now, unfortunately, this experience is going to be tainted. That's just the way it's going to be. But if any developers see this, anyone that has something go online, don't damage control like this. You're not helping your situation like this. You end up looking stupid. But guys, that's all I want to say about that. I want to show you these two clips. Let me know what you think. Do you think think Troy Baker was right in saying this? Do you think he was coherent, that he made any sense whatsoever? Or do you sit in the same camp as me? Do you think this was stupid, this didn't help the situation at all, and it actually paints Troy Baker in a bad light for some people? Because some people have attacked him for it. Let me know in the comment section below. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.